Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Flight 002 to Africa. Flight time will be 10 hours and 45 minutes, cruising at an altitude of 40,000 feet. For your listening pleasure, there are 12 channels, so with your relaxation, enjoy some cool vibration.
Grand Rising, everyone. My name is Brittany, aka B Nicole, BKA Soul Rebel, and you are tuning in to Storytime with Soul Rebel, College Edition. Now, this story, of course, takes place when I was in college. And when I woke up today, this story was on my spirit so heavy, and I knew that I had to share it with you all. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into it. So it was the year 2013 at the University of Maryland, Eastern Shore. I was a young gal. I mean, I still am. Don't get it twisted. I was in college, living my best life, getting my work done, hanging out with my girls, dating around here and there. This is like before I got into my relationship. And, minding my business like I typically do. So it was one day I was in my room and I kept receiving these strange calls and text messages throughout the day. And I did not understand why it is that somebody was ringing my phone up, not saying anything, and sending these strange text messages. Now, I am unable to tell you verbatim how the text messages started, but it was something dealing with a girl asking me questions about a guy. I don't even think at this point I knew that it was a girl, but it was just someone asking me questions about a guy. Like, do you know this guy? And I'm like, who is this texting my phone? Because one thing about me, I'm not about to answer no questions. You feel me? I don't know you. Who are you asking me these questions, first of all? So the text messages kept coming in. This person was sending pictures. And at this point, I'm annoyed because I'm like, are you going to tell me who you are and what's going on? How you got my phone number? Like, what's up? Like, where you at? Like, you on this campus? Because let me tell you, back in my college days, if y'all think I'm feisty now, I was ready for whatever. And I still am for sure. But I was even more quick to jump into action during those days. So I'm like, shorty, where you at? Like, what's going on? Because at this point, I figured, like, this is a girl that's asking me questions about this guy. Now, the guy that she was referring to, I had seen before in passing. I used to hang out with a group of my lovelies, my homegirls. We were always together. And we were all good-looking women, and the guys on campus definitely wanted to spend time with us because we were just chill. We were fun to be around. We looked good. We liked to party. We liked to dance. You know, we were like your homegirls that you wanted to be up under all the time. And I believe that the guy that this girl was inquiring about was like at one of the functions or something like that, but he definitely didn't speak to me. We didn't have a conversation. Didn't even know this guy's name. And yeah, it was all just weird. So by time she sent me a text message, basically saying, I know where you live, I'm like, all right, we're going to have to meet up. So she tells me where she is, and come to find out she is an RA. So she actually works for like the leasing office in the apartment complex that I'm staying in college. So I'm like, you over there now? And she's like, yeah, I'm over here. Come through. So I drop everything and I walk on over to the leasing office. So I see the girl, and this is a this is a girl that I have seen like in passing before, don't know her name, never had a conversation with her. And I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, I walk in the office like, what's up? And at this point, it's just me and her. And she's going on like, I know that you're dealing with my man, and we've been together for this long, whoop de whoop, giving me this long spiel. And I'm telling this girl, like, listen, I don't know this guy. I don't know you. How did you get my information? Like, what's your deal? And she's giving me like these crazy psychopath vibes, and her eyes are all big and googly, and I'm just like, this girl is fucking nuts, like on another level of psychotic, like for real. So she's like giving me this calm, cool, collected psychopath vibe. And at this point, I put two and two together that she literally looked me up, stalked me online. She found my information in the files that were stored in the leasing office. She wrote my number down, texted me, was harassing me that whole day just to find out if I was dealing with this guy. So as we keep talking and as I'm realizing what's going on, my blood is boiling because, number one, I'm minding my business. I don't mess with nobody unless they mess with me. You literally have been stalking me, girl. You went into my personal files, which means you know where I live, not only on campus, but also back home. You have my family's information. You have to die. Like, you're a psychopath, so I'm going to have to, like, go to the deepest, darkest pits of hell that dwells within my soul to murder you because you have to go. You are a liability, and I have to make sure that I'm protected, my mental health is protected, and my family is protected. So we're talking, and I just out of nowhere walk behind the counter, and I go bat shit crazy. It was so bad that everybody who was like in the back office had to come out and like pull me away from this girl. It was a hot ass mess. I was seeing black at this point. I don't know what the hell happened. All I know is that some big security guard guy had me in the corner, and we had to like have a conversation with the owner of the property and some guy from the office counseling service. I don't know who these people were, but they basically had us sit down and talk about everything. And I was like, yo, I don't have nothing to talk about to none of y'all. Y'all need to check this chick. Y'all got her up in here with my information and everybody else's information. She literally has been stalking me. She knows all of my details, my mom's name, my dad. Like, she is a liability. Y'all need to get rid of her before I do, period, point blank, period. So the girl ended up realizing, or ended up putting on a show as if she realized like she was in the wrong. And I think she felt pretty dumb because the guy that she was talking to told her that like me and him had never had a conversation. We didn't know each other. It was just all a weird ass situation, and I literally wanted blood. Blood on my hands. Like, I could have literally murdered this girl because it was just a hot ass mess. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. And I want to share this story with you all because I know that there are a lot of young girls that I have connected with. And trust me, I've been that young girl in life before too, where it's like you become so consumed with a guy and you allow your love for them to blind you. You know what I'm saying? And you end up doing like crazy ass shit in the name of love. And fuck around and get yourself hurt in the process of that in many ways, you know? I just want to encourage you young girls out there to know that life is all about living and learning, yes. But when it comes to dealing with a man, a boy, a guy, you have to know that it's not up to you to make a guy stay where he doesn't want to be. If someone is meant for you, he will be for you. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You don't have to go into research detective mode, allow your thoughts to get the best of you, and be out here wilding on some weird psychotic girl gone mad, girl interrupted type stuff. Like, it's really not worth it. What is for you will always be for you. And this is coming from a girl who has done crazy things in the name of love. This is coming from a girl who has had so-called friends, so-called sisters go behind her back and date, have sex with, be in relationships with men that I have dealt with. Like, listen, honey, if it's for you, it is for you. If there is ever a moment where you feel as though a man would even go to the extent of hurting you, betraying you in that way, then he's just not for you. Take the lessons that you learned while dealing with that person and keep it moving. There's a whole world out here. There's a whole world out here for you to explore with so many different people in it. Trust me, the individuals who are supposed to be in your life will be in your life. You don't have to fight for love. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to fight for somebody to stay with you or to be with you. And you damn sure don't have to fight another sister, another woman in the name of love. Like, no, baby. It's not cute. It's not productive. And you are worth so much more than that. You are the prize. Okay? Know that. Walk in that. Exude that. Okay? I just wanted to share that with you all, because I know that there are some women from many walks of life, young, old, who have experienced this and who are experiencing similar situations today. Not judging, just encouraging you all to love yourself. Know that you are the shits up, down, and all around. And know that anybody will be privileged to be in your life. Nobody has your energy. Nobody is able to possess your essence. All right? That is your superpower. And the people who realize that will flock to you. They will never leave your side, and they will never do anything to hurt you or betray you. But again, you have to be the energy that you wish to attract. You feel me? All right. This has been another edition of Storytime with Soul Rebel. Thank you all for listening. Also, I do have some new items that are going to be uploaded to RebelAssemblage, so stay tuned for that. We are over here growing. We are over here glowing. And I look forward to showing you all what it is that I've been working on behind the scenes. So stay tuned. Connect with me on Facebook. Visit www.RebelAssemblage.com. If you are somebody that wishes to connect with me, go ahead and visit Rebels Connect, and we can schedule a 30-minute session. We could talk about whatever it is you want to talk about, my dear, as long as it is respectful to all parties involved. All right? I love you all so much. Until next time, peace.